Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Emily and I'm so happy that you're here. I haven't posted a food video in a while, so this is just me kind of catching up on things that I already had filmed. I am nearing the end of the summer. Tomorrow is actually my first day back at work. I've been off all summer with these two little cuties, and so I'll be doing some more food videos for you real soon. These are not all low carb. These are all just family friendly meals that my kids loved and we shared some with our friends.
Okay, so I'm making some cracked chicken. I'm actually making this for a friend who hasn't been feeling well, and her husband is doing keto, so I'm gonna make something low carb for them. And then I'm also gonna take a side of rice with it. So if her kids or she wants to eat some rice, they can, and they don't have to just strictly eat low carb. So what I'm gonna do is start with a brick of cream cheese that has been softening. And then I just cooked some chicken in the oven, and I'm just gonna chunk all that in there. Love doing chicken in the oven and then just shredding it up in my mixer. So these are actually chicken tenderloins that I just seasoned with pepper and then some seasoned salt. And these are hot, like fresh out of the oven, so that'll help melt some of that cream cheese. And this is a lot of chicken. It's gonna make quite a bit of food. So I'm actually gonna just save like a couple of portions back for my meal prep for just a couple of days this week, since it is gonna be so much. I'm also gonna add a packet of ranch dip mix or ranch seasoning. And sorry, my throat sounds so funky. My allergies are just killing me this week. Okay, I cooked a bunch of bacon this morning, so I'm gonna add some chopped bacon in there. And about a cup of cheddar cheese, like half of this bag. And then I'm gonna get my mixing attachment, and this should do all the shredding for me. Lock with that. And that looks awesome. Maybe I won't save any back because that actually doesn't look, I mean, it's a lot of food, but I want that they have 2 girls. I want everybody to be able to eat. Okay, so I'm gonna stick this in a casserole pan and then put shredded cheese over the top of it and just bake it for a few minutes, and then it'll be ready to go.
I lose my breath whenever I see you. You stole my heart, what is it that you do? My life was great till you added colors. Like the moon needs the sun, we don't care about the others. You set my world on fire. You're my heart's desire.
Okay, so I'm also gonna do a little meal prep for myself this week. This is gonna be my lunch for the first couple of days of the week. So I've got some black olives that I drained. Better eat one of those. And then I have just some mozzarella sticks that I cut up. This is 4 cheese sticks. I cut up 4 pepperoncinis. This brand right here. And then I had a tomato, so I'm just gonna add that in there as well. And then I'm gonna stick some pepperoni slices and shake this up. And I'm just gonna take this and put it in my fridge at school. And that's what I'm gonna eat for at least Monday and Tuesday, maybe Wednesday, we'll see.
Smile, what is it that you do? My life was great till you added colors. Like the moon is the sun, we don't care about the others. You set my world on fire. You're my heart's desire. I just wanna love you, just wanna hold you, just wanna be with you till we grow old. Just tell me you'll stay or take me away. I want you for myself every single day. You set my world on fire. You set my world on fire.
Okay, so this is not low carb, but I figured I'd show you what I was doing. It is Sunday afternoon, it's about 12:30, and I had some breakfast sausage out that we were gonna make this morning, but my mother-in-law ended up bringing donuts, so we didn't make that. So I'm gonna make a couple of meals out of this. So all I have in here is a package of breakfast sausage, a can of diced green chilies, half an onion, and some butter. I salt and peppered it, and it's almost done cooking. I've got a dozen eggs in here. I just mixed them up in my KitchenAid. And then I've got 2 pie crusts. These have been in my freezer forever. So I'm just gonna pour some of that mixture in here, just split it between these 2, pour eggs over the top, bake it. I'm gonna wrap one, or let one cool, wrap it in foil and freeze it so that we have a meal ready just for later on in the month. We're starting to get busy with my daughter's dance and t-ball and all the things. So I'm making kind of like a freezer meal today.
Every single day, you set my world on fire. You set my world on fire. I just want you, I just need you. I don't know what it is you do. I just want you, I just need you. I don't know what it is you do. I just wanna love you, just wanna hold you, just wanna be with you till we grow old. Just tell me you'll stay or take me away. I want you for myself every single day. You set my world on fire. You set my world on fire.
So I just popped those in at 375, and I'm expecting them to cook for 30 to 45 minutes, just until it's not jiggly on top, and I'll stick a knife in it just to make sure that it's cooked. If it comes out wet, it's not done. If it comes out dry, then it is done. And I did want to mention these are farm fresh eggs. My mother-in-law has a bunch of chickens, and she supplies us with eggs when they are laying, and fortunately for us, right now they're laying quite a bit. So I have another dozen eggs in my fridge, but I needed to use these up. So I'm glad that I got to make a freezer meal using our eggs and then our sausage that we didn't use this morning. And I just happened to have some pie crust in the freezer. So I'll show you guys how those turn out. I will add cheese to these when they're just about finished. I need to clean my oven, obviously, but these look pretty good. They're not jiggling when I shake this. So I think they're pretty close to being done. They've been in for right at 30 minutes. I'm gonna put sliced cheese on them just because I have 4 packs of this in our fridge and I only have 1 bag of shredded cheese. So normally I would use shredded cheese, that's easier, but I'm just gonna lay cheese like on top of these, just all over the top and let it melt down, and then I think they'll be ready. All right, so this is how they came out. Beautiful and bubbly. That is cheese all over the top. I'm a cheeseaholic, so that's fine. Anyway, and we're gonna eat one of these for a late lunch, and then I'm gonna freeze the other one. So this was when I was still working last school year, and I was doing a lot of crock pot meals. So this is just a pork roast, and I ended up just cutting up a couple of potatoes, sticking them in the bottom, sticking my pork roast on top of them, and then cutting up an onion and some carrots. And then I seasoned it. You can season it with whatever you want. And then I had some leftover beef broth from a roast that I did a couple of months ago, and I've just been keeping it in the freezer for a day that I did roast. So I use it here, and then you'll see me use it again here in a little bit. So I just added that for some moisture, and this turned out so, so good.
From my window, sun's coming up like the day before. You're like a stone on my pillow. I don't make a sound when I shut the door. You don't have to wake up yet. We can spend all day in bed. I'll put the TV in the room. We'll have a Netflix marathon, Kenny G saxophone. We'll order in a bunch of food. I'll put your favorite music on all the way baritone. Yeah. Shut the lights, go infrared. We can spend all day in bed. I get the wine and the corkscrew. You don't have to do one single thing. You don't know how much I want you. Just looking at you makes my whole world spin. You don't have to wake up yet. We can spend all day in bed. I'll put the TV in the room. We'll have a Netflix marathon, Kenny G saxophone. We'll order in a bunch of food. I'll put your favorite music on all the way baritone.
All right, so I just got home. This has been cooking on low for about 11 hours, and it looks really, really good. It's super tender. I'm just falling apart. So my husband is actually not going to be home for a few more hours. So I think I'm just going to kind of shred this up in here and let it get down in this juice, and then just wait for him to get home. It looks done to me. Of course, it's been in there for 11 hours. So I think I'm just going to stick it on warm so it's not cooking anymore, and then we'll just eat it when he gets home. But man, this looks really good, and the carrots and potatoes are super soft as well. So pretty good, easy weeknight meal. Yeah, these are super done. Awesome. So this is just tacos, and I'm just showing you how I made mine low carb. I just had it on lettuce wraps, and then my husband's is normal on regular taco shells.
Ladies and gentlemen, is how you...
Okay, so I thought I was filming. I was not. So I have some frozen steaks down here. They're frozen solid. I seasoned them with salt and pepper, put half of an onion on them, and then this is just some leftover beef broth that I had from a roast that I made a couple months ago that was in the freezer. So I'm gonna let this cook on low all day, and then when I get home before T-ball, I'm gonna put frozen broccoli in here, and we're gonna have beef and broccoli for dinner. So I just wanted to show you guys a really quick lunch. So we had some sausage yesterday for lunch, and then we had chicken drumsticks last night. We had one link of sausage left from lunch, and then we had 2 chicken drumsticks left. So I made that into a meal for lunch today. It's Saturday, we're home all day, just working outside. So I cut up the sausage, I cut up the rest of the chicken drumsticks, I added a can of corn, and then a can of ranch style beans and some cheese. All right, so my husband just got home from the grocery store. He got a big package of ground beef. So I think what I'm gonna do is make a meatloaf. Actually, I'm gonna make 2 meatloaves, and I'm gonna freeze one of them. So I don't have everything that I need that I would normally make meatloaf with, like sour cream, I always put that in, but I'm just gonna make do with what I have. So I'm making my meatloaf here. You can literally add anything to meatloaf. I do this on my channel all the time. So on this one, I just used a ton of ground beef, I don't know, maybe 3 pounds, an onion. I'm going to crack a couple of eggs, and that kind of acts as a binder for all of this to kind of hold everything together really well. I always like to add ketchup or tomato paste just for a little bit of flavor, and then you can season it however you want. I do salt and pepper, and then some of this Montreal seasoning. So you can also add a ton of different vegetables. I do spinach, tomatoes, jalapenos, bell peppers, just anything that you have in your fridge that like might be going bad soon, throw it in there, and your kids aren't even going to know that it's there. And this is so gross, but the best way to do a meatloaf is to mix it with your hands just to make sure everything is evenly distributed. And then I'm just going to chunk it over here in this loaf pan. I did, like I said, end up making 2 of them, and we have already eaten the frozen one. And I'm planning on doing a lot more like double meals for this next school year, just so we can eat one that night and then have something in the freezer if I'm going to all the trouble to put it together anyway.
We can spend all day in bed. I get the wine and the corkscrew. You don't have to do one single thing. You don't know how much I want you. Just looking at you makes my whole world spin. You don't have to wake up yet. We can spend all day in bed. I'll put the TV in the room. We'll have a Netflix marathon, Kenny G saxophone. We'll order in a bunch of food. I'll put your favorite music on, all the way baritone. Shut the lights, go infrared. We can spend all day in bed. I'll put the TV in the room. We'll have a Netflix marathon, Kenny G saxophone. We'll order in a bunch of food. I'll put your favorite music on, all the way baritone. Shut the lights, go infrared. We can spend all day in bed.
So this night we had Philly cheesesteak bowls. So it's really simple. I did it with ground beef. So this is 2 pounds of ground beef, and then I just added some onions, a couple of bell peppers, salt and pepper, and then Worcestershire sauce, or however you would like to say it. And then I just let all that cook down until the onions and peppers were soft, and then added some mozzarella cheese on top. And I just ate mine like that, and my husband had his on a hoagie bun.
Would you stay till the morning light, or would you follow me, or would you let it be? If I leave tonight, we could do this right. We'll find the remedy. Or would you stay with me now till the morning light? Before you turn away, I just want you to know that I didn't throw your stuff away. Before you make up your mind that I'm nowhere to find, I'm standing right here. I know that I told you we're over, I swear that I'm sober. Just listen, I miss you. And I know that I said all these things, but now when you're with her, I can see that you miss me. Would you stay till the morning light, or would you follow me, or would you let it be? If I leave tonight, we could do this right. We'll find the remedy. Or would you stay with me now till the morning light? Till the morning light. Till the morning light. Till the morning light, yeah. Till the morning light. Till the morning light. Till the morning light, yeah. Maybe I'm just too weak. Maybe I'm just afraid of being alone. Well, I don't care, 'cause right now I feel the love that we said we would burn. Oh, I know that you feel it too. I know that I told you we're over, I swear that I'm sober. Just listen, I miss you. And I know that I said all these things, but now when you're with her, I can see that you miss me. Would you stay till the morning light, or would you follow me, or would you let it be? If I leave tonight, we could do this right. We'll find the remedy. Or would you stay with me now till the morning light? Stay till the morning light. Or would you follow me, or would you let it be? If I leave tonight, we could do this right. We'll find the remedy. Or would you stay with me now till the morning light? Would you stay till the morning light, or would you follow me, or would you let it be? If I leave tonight, we could do this right. We'll find the remedy. Or would you stay with me now till the morning light? Till the morning light. Till the morning light. Till the morning light, yeah. Till the morning light. Till the morning light. Till the morning light, yeah. I know that I told you we're over, I swear that I'm sober. Just listen, I miss you. And I know that I said all these things, but now when you're with her, I can see that you miss me.
I bet you think that I should calm down, and that I'm overthinking everything about you, and that we're good the way we are. But I don't know that much about you, what things you like and what you don't. It's not that long since I met you for the first time. You know we should work it out. You know we should work it out. Before I'm too invested, to know you better. Like, can you be trusted? Will you take me for granted?
So this is the beginning of a meal prep for me. My kids were playing outside, so I just went outside and cooked out there. So it's just ground beef, squash, and zucchini and onion mixed together with some seasoning and some Worcestershire, and then I just stuck it in some containers, and that's what I had. And since we were outside, we decided to grill some chicken drumsticks and corn. When we're out there, we just like to go ahead and cook a bunch of stuff while we're out there and have the grill fired up. So that was my meal prep for the week, and then our dinner for that night was the chicken and the corn.
Since I met you for the first time, you know we should work it out. You know we should work it out. Before I'm too invested, I should probably ask you all my questions. Get to know you better. Like, can you be trusted? Will you take me for granted? Will you let me down? I know I'm feeling something for you. The way you look, the way you laugh, and how you move. It kinda makes me go crazy. But we should take it slow. Work things out so you don't let me go. When I come real close, I don't wanna get hurt, 'cause I'm not ready to give you my heart yet. Before I'm too invested, I should probably ask you all my questions. Get to know you better. Like, can you be trusted? Will you take me for granted? Will you let me down? Before I'm too invested, you should take it easy. Maybe we could test this and work out our feelings. Baby, will I love you? Tell me, do you want me? And will you let me down? Yeah. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Before I'm too invested, I should probably ask you all my questions. Get to know you better. Like, can you be trusted? Will you take me for granted? Will you let me down? Before I'm too invested, you should take it easy. Maybe we could test this and work out our feelings. Baby, will I love you? Tell me, do you want me? And will you let me down?
Cooler than Steer.
Brooklyn, don't touch me.
Brooklyn, enough.
Totally random meal. This is just a bunch of random stuff that I had. This was for lunch one day. So it's sausage, bell peppers, corn, onions, and a can of ranch style beans that I just baked all together, stuck it in a bowl, put some cheese and sour cream on it, and it ended up being a really awesome lunch.
I would say we were good together. I would say we had fun, but our trails will never run forever.
absolutely awesome. And then we just topped it with cheese and sour cream, and we're gonna go enjoy. So we are definitely feeling the inflation here in our little tourist town in West Texas. So we've been buying ground beef in bulk. This was on sale. It came down to $2.99 a pound, and I just used some of it that night, and then I sectioned it up and put it in a Ziploc bags, and stuck them in the freezer. And we've been doing that all summer long, and we've got quite a bit of a stockpile of ground beef going now, and we will continue to do it like this until beef prices are not as high as they are right now. And last but certainly not least, we have been using this salt block all summer. When we use this, we don't have to season our food. So we have started adding a little bit of pepper, but no extra salt. And this night we did steaks, but we've also done pork chops and beef and chicken fajitas. We do vegetables on it, and they just come out really, really good. So if you don't know what a salt block is, it's literally just a big block of salt, and you stick it on top of a heat source. So we're using our outdoor grill for this, and it's like gas flames. So it gets really hot, and you can just cook right on the salt block, and the food has been just delicious.
I want to be daring, baby, dance the night away. I let my hair down if I want.